What is up, everybody? Happy Friday. Happy Friday. All right, so I'm looking at IWM first. IWM is super weak. Super weak. So obviously below previous day low, we got below pre-market low, and then I have this Tuesday low that we showed a lot of support in. So if we get a 15-minute closure below IWM Tuesday low, I definitely like this retest into this zone. So this is going to be my top watch starting today. This is going to be definitely my top watch. Because out of the three, it looks by far the cleanest. So we're still ranging in between pre-market low, pre-market high on Qs. And then SPY sort of doing the same thing, I think. Let's see. Yeah, so like looking weaker on SPY, but definitely IWM is looking the weakest at it. Like, look at that. Yeah, that's beautiful, man. I like it. I like it a lot. So even look at this flag, right? Like, look at this flag up here right underneath previous day low. Like if you were to ballsy enough to take that, that would have been crazy. Right here, nice flag right underneath previous day low. Smash, your day would have been done. But too risky for me, especially with IWM. So let's see what happens. I want to get a nice retest into this gray box. I want to get a nice retest. How you doing? Student of Life Music. What's up, buddy? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Randy, I don't know if you're on, but good morning to you too, man. Let's get it. What do you guys like? Are you guys into the IWM play, or are you guys liking something else? What do you guys think? IWM looks the cleanest to me. Yeah, gonna wait for a bounce too. Yep. So I'm looking at this gray box right here. So for me, it's gonna be the Tuesday low. Big bounce off Tuesday low. Like, look at that bounce. It's pretty perfect, man. Like, if this doesn't work, all good. But I'll take this try all day for sure. Below previous day low, below pre-market low. Super weak. Every bounce has been rejected. Big upper wicks. 15-minute candle closure. Super confirmed. So if it doesn't work, like it's all good. But like this checks off all the boxes. So all good. Just want a nice clean retest. And then I'll probably start with like 3 or 4 contracts and add 3 or 4 more contracts. Friday, got to protect some gains. We had a really good week. You know, only had one red day this week. That was Wednesday. Had one red day. Yesterday was so nice. Yesterday was like the best day in such a long time in terms of like the chart. In terms of the chart and how it all played out, that was just so nice. Like what a return on your risk. SPY was so beautiful yesterday. But we're due for a pullback. So let's see. See what happens. We got a big gap above too on IWM. So let's see. I want a nice slow controlled retest into this zone. I want to see the 13 catch up. I want a nice slow controlled retest. Right into this zone. Right here. And for my stop, I want to see a closure and a build over this zone. I don't want to prematurely get out. I want to see a actual confirmation to get out. Okay, so here's the first retest. First retest here. So any sort of rejections here, I'm going to try this right here because we're retesting that gray box now. So we're literally retesting that box right now, right here. So let's see. And then if we move up towards the 13, that first tap of the 13, I'm going to add. So if this rejects, I'll start. And then I'm looking to add. So half a position to start. Okay, here's that retest right here. Okay, getting closer. We need to fail this zone. We're super close to our risk though, which is nice. So worst case, this doesn't work. We're really close to our risk. So starting to see a rejection here. I might start adding pretty quick. Just waiting. Watching this candle. Okay, I'm going to start right here. And I'm going to add pretty soon. I want to see us hold. Okay, so this is the first reaction of that low. So if we start retesting that 13, I want to add some more. I don't want to add too soon. So let's see. Okay, adding a little bit more right here. So that's my two add spots, entry, add. And then, let's see where we're at here. IWM, beautiful, man. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. There we go. Okay, so here we go. So at these lows, I could potentially take off a little bit because we did bounce off that. So that would be the responsible thing to do. That would be around 1.5. Like, I don't really like scaling until we get at least to 2R minimum. But let's just see how she flows. That's my risk point so far. So if we start retesting the 13 and rejecting the 13, I would look to add a little bit more, but let's see. Okay, we're retesting that gray box again. Let's see this 13 coming up here. Okay, reaction at the gray box again. So retesting that box Friday, or I think that was Wednesday. Tuesday low. Retesting Tuesday low here. So we had the exact same setup. Like I think Tuesday we did the exact same setup. And it worked really nice. So let's see. Here's that 13. Getting close to a stop out here. Let's see. Waiting a sec for me. One minute left on this candle. I don't want to see a build off this zone, so I want to see a reject, or I'm going to get out. Okay, I'm out.
Order filled.
Damn. What a hold. Big hold. Okay, well, that looked really nice, man. Like, that was great looking. So, just didn't work. Beautiful rejection. Just bounced really hard. So, reevaluate here. Let's see what happens. Be a little bit more patient because that should have definitely failed. For sure. I mean, take that play all the time. Wow, what a hold, eh? Okay, well, let's see what happens here. Q's bouncing off Wednesday low as well. SPY, same thing, ranging between previous day low and pre-market low. So I'm just going to wait now. Wait and see what happens. Yeah, it's definitely extended. It's definitely extended for sure. It looked really good too, man. Like, that looked really nice. Looked like it was gonna hit at least, you know, break that lows, but yeah, it is what it is. On to the next. Let's see what happens. Life of Music. Did you take it too? I stopped out a little bit later. I wanted to give it a little bit of time. You know, I wanted to give it a little bit of time because I saw these rejections right here. So I wanted to give it a little bit of time, but that was it. So it's Friday. I don't want to be ruining my whole week. So next play, I'm definitely going to be sizing down a little bit on my next play. And yeah, we'll see. Don't want to rush into the next one for sure. I mean, like, honestly, like, I would take this play every single day. And I have been. I love that play. It was a beautiful setup, so it's gonna fail back. Typical IWM. Let's see. What's the 15 doing? 15's looking weak, man, and it's got a minute left on this 15. So was that just a big sweep? So I got my next zone right here at 276.26. So let's see if this 15 closes like this underneath this zone. Could potentially try it again. So let's see how this closes here. 30 seconds. So clearly a big spot. Big spot right here. 1 second. Okay, didn't close below. Closed just above the lows. Just above the lows. So pretty much right back to my start point. Yeah, it looks like it's going to go, but I don't know. Underneath the 13 again, closed underneath. Failing back underneath that zone. Bear flagging. If I were to try this again, it'd be smaller size. It'd be just half size. It is looking nice, but let's see. We got a lot of room down if this fails. Nice. Good for the delay. It was just a latency, I think, Randy. Just that latency issue. Yeah, so I think I'm going to avoid IWM. I don't think I'm going to re-hit this thing. Like, it looks nice. It looks like it could fail, but I don't know. I just don't trust it today. Like, this should have failed, in my opinion. Besides that, Q's, nothing yet. SPY, nothing yet. I mean, after such a big day yesterday, wouldn't be surprised if, you know, it's not the greatest day. I would not be surprised. But like, I mean, if Qs can close underneath this zone here, underneath Wednesday low, I would definitely take it down to the next zone for sure. But here, no, nothing here. IWM just looks kind of choppy, kind of messy. Let's see, might do a half position here. I'm going to try 3. Because it is bear flagging and it is breaking that bear flag. So if it starts building off this zone again, I'm going to get out. But it is looking decent. So it is bear flagging. I mean, like, this is just an uglier bear flag, but she is flagging underneath this zone. This will be my last attempt on IWM, and I'm going to throw this thing in the garbage. I don't want to be trying this one too many times. So entry was like around here. Stop will be somewhere like that, right above that high. And then ideally I want to take it down to the zone. So I will not be de-risking until about this point right here. Probably around some new highs, like right around here. If we get it. Let's see. Let's see what happens. One more try. Yeah, it looks decent. I mean, for now, looks decent. It's bear flagging underneath that, or like right at that zone. So good risk reward here if she can fail. Slow mover though. Slow mover for sure. Everything else chopping sideways. Lackluster for sure, eh? Lackluster. So slow. So if this starts building, I'm just going to get out and just call it. Have a chill Friday. Go hang out with my son before school. Not lose too much on a Friday. So we'll see. Unless something else cleans up, this will probably be my last one. Because Q and SPY is doing nothing. IWM is not following through. So we'll see. So far building off that zone, so don't love it. Do not love it anymore, for sure. And that's why I went half size on this one. Yeah, I don't want to risk much on a Friday. I don't want to ruin my week. 100%. And it's clearly like a little choppy-ish, obviously. Like this, in my opinion, should have went. Normal days, this goes. Like that was perfect. So this is making me think like lower probability day. SPY and Qs is not doing much. Literally sideways. This thing is now holding. Like this should have went, I think. So we need some closures below this zone now. And the 13. We need some closures below this zone if this is going to work. But so far, higher lows, not good. Okay, I'm close to stopping out. Very close. Q and SPY pushing now. So that's not great for us on this IWM. Finger on the trigger though. regardless. And yeah, not looking great, man. Not looking great. Might be going to previous day low. I'll see the reaction at this 48. Okay, getting close. This 48 has to hold or I'm out. Okay, reaction at the 48. Let's see. VWAP's here too. $25 seconds left on his candle. If she closes above, I'm out. Wow, Q and SPY waking up here. 2 seconds. All right, I'm out.
Order filled.
I'm out. Ugly. Ugly day, boys. Ugly day. I think that's my cue. I don't really want to lose more than that, to be honest. I think I am maxed out. Wouldn't be surprised to see 280 area. Yeah, me neither. Your pattern was fine. It's just too extended. Yeah, it looks a little extended for sure. You're probably right, Randy. You're probably right. Let's see. Yeah. From pre-market, gap down from 283. Yup, 277. It's pretty extended for sure. That's okay. It is what it is. Here's pre-market low. Pre-market low incoming here. Strong. Very strong looking. Big reclaim. Now going to previous day low, clearly. Randy, you think 280? Yeah, that makes sense. Previous day low. Makes sense. You're long. Where'd you get long? On the reclaim of the 278 area? Is that where you got long? That would have been the best long spot for sure, right here. This hold. Oh, today I'm just not reading it right. So I gotta follow my rules here. And that's my max loss on the day, so I don't want to make the problem worse on a Friday. I had a great week for the most part, so I want to end green on the week and don't want to donate any more back. That was a good look though, Randy. Like it is pretty extended for sure. Like looking at this thing, where it came from pre-market. Like it has come down a long way for sure. So, for me, I gotta lock myself out so I don't cause further damage here. Nice, Randy. Great long. Great long. What was your entry? What price was your entry? And like thesis wise, Randy, did you get long because of the thought that it was overextended or the thought that it reclaimed that level I had? What made you go long? Pivots 278.69. Yeah, that's what I had too. I had this pivot right here. From Tuesday low, that's what I was going off the whole time. Third pivot area, yeah. So just a reclaim. Yeah, that was a nice long. Very nice long. Great risk to reward too, right? Like that's mainly what it is too. Is you're risking this pivot. What a nice long. Good job. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Not much loss at all. Great return. Here's that PDL right here. But now above pre-market low. So this could be the reject spot for sure. This would have been a way better reject spot, obviously in hindsight. This would have been a way better reject spot. Just like you're saying, Randy, like it is extended for sure. So like it looked really good, but market context, it is extended for sure. Like this would have been a way better spot, being patient. Q going back to previous day low as well. SPY going down to previous day low. What a move. There's that PDL reject. PDL reject. Yeah, of course, hindsight, clear as day. But yeah, that PDL is nice. Look at that. Oops. So that's actually Wednesday's low right here. Bouncing off Wednesday's low. All right. I mean, like good little lesson today, right? Like Randy had a really good point. Like it is extended. I loved the 15 on the IWM. I loved it, but like for sure extended. Like the right call would have been is to wait for this Wednesday low. But it is what it is. What can you do? Had a great week. I just don't want to make it worse now. Like I would have taken this. I would have tried it again. But since I took 2 attempts here, I can't make the problem worse. So I got to follow my rules. But what a sick reject right here. Man, that is nice. That is so nice. When is that? That was Wednesdays. So we went off Tuesday's low, which looked like a really nice bounce spot, but yeah. This is a really good one too. Wednesday's low. Yeah. Crazy. That was nice. Wish I could have capitalized on that, but it is what it is. Yeah, nice, Randy. I know that was a really nice short spot. Like that was, man, yeah, perfect short spot. Just perfect reject too. Such a nice reject. $280. What a zone. 280 zone, man. That was like really, really nice. Damn. That was a short. That was the short for sure. Yeah, that was a nice short. That was probably the only best short here of the day. Like everywhere across the board is just choppy, just choppy. So I missed it. I missed that one. So I'm done, man. I'm done. It's Friday. 2 losses in a row. Max loss on the day for me. So back at it Monday. Back at it Monday, guys. Biggest thing for me is not letting these days spiral. That's hurt me so much in the past. Yeah, like I just don't want to spiral from here, you know? Like 2 losses, max loss on the day. Like I didn't want to lose more than $300-400 on a Friday. So I don't want to ruin the week. And that's my max loss. So I'm gonna be done. And get refreshed for Monday. We got a whole week next week. So it is what it is. That long was really nice. The reclaim long and obviously Wednesday low, pre-market low reject, also really nice. But it is what it is. Guys, I wish you a great weekend. All right, and if I see you Monday, I hope I see you guys Monday. Enjoy your weekend, and I will be back on as usual. All right, peace and love, and have a great time. Thanks again for coming. All right.